I'm not exaggerating when I tell you this. It's time for you to go camping. Not later, not in a couple months. You need to go as soon as physically possible. You need to get outside and go camping. Not someday, not when you have more money to buy a nicer setup, not when life slows down. Because if you don't make it a priority and you don't make it happen, it might not ever happen. So I'm begging you, get outside, go camping. Every time I go camping, it feels like I've had this itch and I finally got the chance to scratch it, and it just keeps building up until I actually have the chance to get out and scratch that itch. So it's really important to me to get out and camp. Like right now, I am itching to go camping and I need to scratch it. But in the coming months, once I have some time, we'll go camping. We will, I promise. I promise that to myself, and we make it happen. Life is repetitive. You get up, you go to work, you come home, you eat, you have 2 hours of free time, and that's it. You're done. You repeat. If you're like me, you need something to look forward to. If I don't have something to look forward to, it's tough for me to get through these weeks of work without end, just looking forward to making that paycheck every Friday. Busy all week doing honestly bullshit at work. It just seems like mundane tasks in order to make some corporate entity a bunch of money just so you can pay your bills. It's stressful, it's repetitive, and when's the last time you did something that actually made you feel good and felt like it actually meant something? Because I don't know about you, at my job, it doesn't really mean anything. I didn't realize how burnt out I actually was until I took a 3-week break from my job and went camping for 3 weeks. Now here's the solution. Get out, go camping. Take some time to relax, take it easy, disconnect from the world. My favorite camping places don't have any signal at all. No one can text me even if they wanted to, which is a little scary at first, but if you're like me, you'll learn to love it. You can't scroll social media aimlessly and just waste time. You can sit there and be present in the moment, which is one of the most important things. I used to always go camping just to go hiking and do activities and kind of get out in nature and go swimming. But I never went camping just to camp, just to relax. And the first time I went camping just to relax, it hit me. It's important to just slow down and relax for a bit, and it's something I don't always do. Sitting down and camping in the woods forces you to be present, whether you like it or not. There's no other option of things to do besides sit there by the fire, cook food, drink by the fire, and be present with the people that you're out with. And that's something we're kind of getting away from today's society. You're never really present. Even when you're hanging out with your friends, you're probably both scrolling your phone. You're not really actually all there. It's important to get out and camp so that way you can be present and enjoy the moment. It gives you a chance to reset. You don't have any tasks to do. This world is just so busy. There's so many, it's easy to get overstimulated. When you're just outside in the woods, like I'm not camping right now, but I'm outside in the woods, there's nothing for me to focus on except for making this video and the camera directly in front of my face and the audience is going to be watching this video, and that is very important. I do have my phone in my pocket, I do have signal, but that doesn't matter right now because I'm present and in the moment with my virtual audience, which might not even be that many people, but that's what's in front of me and that's what's important to me at this very moment. Simple things feel good when you go camping. Cooking a meal on the campfire, I don't know if you've ever done it, but it just tastes better. It really is. And I'm a terrible cook. And most of my cooking I do is when I'm on camping trips, and I've noticed that my food tastes better when it's cooked on a campfire. Sitting by a fire is also one of the life's simple pleasures. And just waking up in the morning, especially in a tent, once you open the tent and you just look out and see the woods, that's a special feeling to me. It really is. And one of my favorite things, this might be a little bit odd, is swimming in a river or lake. That's one of my favorite things to do that when I go camping, I get to do. Where I live in Massachusetts, you don't want to go swimming in every river or lake. It's kind of gross and you might get stuck with a needle or something. But when you go to New Hampshire and you're in the middle of the woods, that water is clean and you can go swimming in it. And it's one of the most refreshing feelings ever to swim in a nice clean river or lake out in nature. There's no pressure when you're camping. You don't have to meet performance expectations. You don't have to, it's not really an itinerary. You kind of just get there and you go do whatever the heck you want. You might have a hike or something like that that you may want to do, but there's no pressure. You get out there, you do what you want to do. There's no spreadsheets, there's nothing, there's no expectations. You're out there. Your expectation is to enjoy the time out there. That's it. When you're out camping, you realize what matters more, or at least I did. I realized that time is more important than money. It doesn't matter how much money you have if you don't have the time to get out and enjoy your life. Also, that experiences are more important than stuff. When I lived out in my camper for 3 weeks, I left half my shit that I own at home. And guess what? For 3 weeks, I didn't need any of it. So I guess it must not be that important. It's just stuff. And that's kind of an important realization to have if you're going through life just trying to acquire more stuff that costs more money and it really just creates more issues for you in life. Going camping and sitting by a campfire and drinking a beer makes me realize how little you actually need to be happy. All I need is a beer by the campfire with my wife and my dog and my son, and that'll be enough for me to be happy. And if I had it my way, I'd never work again, and that would be what I do every day. But we need to make money. That's how society is. It is what it is, but you just make the best of the situation that you're given. And for me, making the best of the situation I'm giving means going camping as much as I possibly can. All right, so you're watching this, you're saying, Tyler, camping sounds sweet, but what? Well, what's the actual reason why you can't go camping? Because you don't have time. Even just a 2-day weekend trip can be a perfect reset to go camping. Say you don't have the equipment. Guess what? The equipment you can get cheap as heck. You can get a tent, an air mattress, a sleeping bag, and a cooler from Walmart for probably under $150. And you can go camping at one of the dispersed camping places, which literally cost you no money. There's all the excuses in the world, but guess what? You're never going to do it if you don't want to do it. So you can keep making excuses after excuses, but I'd recommend just get your ass out there. Go camping. You don't need a full week of time to go camping. Granted, the longer you're there, the better it may be, but you can go camping for weekends. You don't need a crazy camping setup. Obviously, you can get one, you can build up from one, but just an entry-level camping setup is all you need. I live in Massachusetts. It's not the most nature-friendly place, but still plenty of places within a few hours drive where I can go camping and make do with it. So no matter where you live, I'm sure there's places where you can drive where it's worth it for you to go camping for a couple of days. And if you have to drive farther, just stay for a little bit longer. That's always helpful. If you have to drive 6 hours, you may want to stay for longer than 2 nights, maybe do 3 or 4 nights, take a Friday and a Monday off and stay out for a little bit longer. As far as camping setups go, my truck camping setup is one of my easiest ways to go. It's quick and easy setup, easy to go with my outside camper's cap. But I also have a travel trailer, so when I'm going with the family, we have a little bit more kind of amenities and things to keep everyone going, especially with the baby. You can't just go camp in a tent. Well, I guess you can, but it's a little more involved than just that. Oh, I just tripped. You can go from the simple tent and air mattress all the way up to a $100,000 camper. But the important thing is to just get out there and do it. That's the most important thing. At some point, life's gonna get too busy and it's gonna make it very difficult to get out and camp. I'm kind of at that point right now. I have a 3-month-old baby. It's making it difficult, but I'm still gonna push through and find ways to get out there, especially to bring him so that way he can experience camping with me. Eventually, you won't have the chance and you won't have the drive. It's important to get out and camp and kind of make a habit out of it, and that way you're experienced with it and it's not that big of a deal for you to get out and go camping. I'm not telling you to go camping just because it's fun. I'm telling you because it's important. And honestly, in the world that we live in today, and all the crazy shit that happens and how depressing life really is, going to work every day and making money for someone who doesn't care about you, if it wasn't for camping, I don't know what the heck I would do. It's just the one thing to look forward to and just a chance to get away from it all. And it's really important for me, and for people who haven't discovered this yet, give it a shot. And I bet you'd find that it's important to you as well. This is just me rambling, talking about how important camping is to me. But yeah, anyone watching this, if you haven't gone camping in a while, go camping. I'm begging you. Just do it. You won't regret it. I promise that. It's one of the most fun things you can do. And it's really important to your mental health to just get out and experience some quiet, and just a lack of responsibilities for a weekend can really do wonders to how you feel in your own head. Everyone watching this video, I want you to go camping this season at least once, preferably more, but go camping at least once if you're thinking about it. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Just get outside and go camping. If you've been putting it off and you want to go camping, make a comment. Say you're going camping. Put it out into the universe that you're going camping, and sometimes that helps things happen. Or tell me, if you're going camping, where do you like to go? Where's a place that you went camping before that made an impression on you? It's been a while since I've been camping, and I am very excited to get out and go camping this year. That's all for today, everybody. It's starting to rain, so we need to get our ass inside before everything gets wet. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully my walking and talking didn't give you motion sickness, because this was difficult for me. But yeah, thank you for watching. I have some exciting stuff coming in for my truck camper that I'm going to be installing. I'm very excited about. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and catch you on the next one.